Hey, I'm Coach Ebb, the Mindset Queen. I teach women how to live their lives authentically and get unstuck. I own a fitness app, a women's goal success app, and a life coaching program. I have coached hundreds of women over the years and have helped them develop better bodies, habits, and routines that has ultimately led them to a more fulfilled life. I believe life is meant to be lived and experienced at your highest peak. It is my passion to shift mindsets and help women achieve their goals and live their best lives. To work with me, visit my website, www.thefitteam.com. And without further ado, here is morning motivation for the fit mind.
This episode is brought to you by Google Gemini. With the Gemini app, you can talk live and have a real-time conversation with an AI assistant. It's great for all kinds of things, like if you want to practice for an upcoming interview, ask for advice on things to do in a new city, or brainstorm creative ideas. And by the way, this script was actually read by Gemini. Download the Gemini app for iOS and Android today. Must be 18 plus to use Gemini Live.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Morning Motivation for the Fit Mind. I'm your coach, Ebony W. And today I want to talk to you about being productive versus being perfect. You see, oftentimes I hear people say, I typically hold myself back because I'm a perfectionist. I create projects, I have brilliant ideas, and I write them down, but it's never perfect, so I don't release them. Sound familiar? Trust me. I used to say that all the time. So much so that I realized people in my own industry who studied under me had surpassed me because they took a chance and they decided better done than perfect. They decided to be productive instead of harping over perfection. And as they continue to do the work and as they continue to showcase the work, as they continue to showcase their mistakes, their work got better. So many people in my industry surpassed me because they weren't afraid to put out the content. They put their content out earlier. See, for me, I had to be snatched from my edges. I know that sounds kind of violent, but that's how Gary Vee did me. If you don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, then I'm gonna need you to remove the rock that you're living under, hop on social media, or just hop on the internet and Google Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk. This man right here, hands down, is content king. I don't care who says what, this man right here is a content king, and he lives, breathes, and showcases it every single day. He wrote this book called Crushing It. And when I read Crushing It, I knew exactly what I had to do. I had already been doing all the things. I had been filming my life. I had been documenting my mistakes, documenting my failures, documenting my lessons, documenting my successes. I had been producing the content. I had been learning how to film better. I had been learning how to upgrade my website, upgrade my packages. I learned how to do everything, but nobody knew it. Not one soul knew that I had learned all this information because I never put the content out there. I had been already creating networks of people and gatherings of individuals who were world changers and world shakers, and I didn't even recognize my own value or the value of my network. I had already been coaching people. I had all the screenshots from all the conferences. I saved all the notes. I was doing everything, but I wasn't putting out the content. You know what changed between then and now? The literal signifying difference between where I used to be and where I currently am, $13.92. That was the literal difference between me flailing about versus me swimming. Action. That's how much the book cost. $13.92. I took action and purchased that book. Then I took even more action and started reading that book. I went a step further and started taking notes in that book. Then I took the lessons from that book and started implementing them. I took the lessons from $13.92 book and I have flipped it into a growing empire by getting rid of the idea of perfection and embracing the concept of production, being productive versus being perfect. So I say this to you: complete the task, keep your head down and work. You have the content, use it. The only way to see if my idea could change the world from the ground up was to actually move my feet, to actually open my mouth, to actually tell people about what I'm offering. $13.92. That was the difference between being stuck where I was, running in the same circle, day in, day out, hustle, burnout, repeat, hustle, burnout, repeat, too tired, burnout, repeat, not eating, burnout, repeat, hustle, too tired, burnout, repeat. You name it. You name the combination, I was doing it. The cost of wishing to be the successful woman of my dreams, or to burn myself out by being the side hustle queen. The cost was $13.92. Now I am nostalgic. So, audiobooks are cool. I love me some good audiobooks, but it's something so relaxing and it releases all the oxytocin in my brain when I crack open the spine of a brand new book. And I know I'm not alone. So if you're reading some books, I want you to let me know. DM me on Instagram. Tell me what books you're reading. But $13.92, I purchased a hard copy book just to make sure that I can flip the pages and go back and check it when I wanted to go back and read my notes. If you see my book right now, it has sticky notes all throughout it. Notes to remember things by, quick tabs so I can flip to a specific chapter and be reminded. $13.92. Productivity versus perfectionism. You must take action on your dreams. You have to fail. It's a part of the lesson. I promise you it is. And after you fail, then you learn from your failures. Correct course. And this this next step is key. It is monumental. After you correct your course, you have to take action again. The only way to get perfect is to withstand critique from outsiders, learn from each attempt, and keep pushing forward or laterally, side to side, because sometimes life is not a straight path. It can be done. You can begin to see your dream goals happen sooner than later. Or you can keep doing what you're doing. You can keep your desires, your dreams, and your goals locked away in your bedside thought journal. The choice is yours. Would you rather be productive and take action, or would you rather be perfect and continue tweaking? Hmm. So, family, with that being said, this episode's a little bit different. And going forward, a lot of the season is too. Every other episode, you're going to get a tangible task, which means come back to this episode if you're driving. And if you're not, go ahead and grab your notebook and pen. And I want you to ask and answer yourself these set of questions. So go ahead and write out at the top of your journal, what task am I putting off right now due to perfectionism? What task am I putting off right now due to my perfectionism? That right there, that first thought that just popped in your head, write it down. Say it out loud. That right there, that is the one task you need to complete your goals, to get one step closer to your dream you. So, do you want to be productive or do you want to be perfect? The choice is yours. So, if you're listening on Spotify, there's this question in the box. I want you to answer it and let me know. What goal are you procrastinating on? How will you accomplish it? I'd love to read a few of your responses in the next episode. And who knows, maybe there's someone listening that can help you achieve your goals, and they'll answer me back. Family, I want you to have an amazing day today. Drink your water and never, ever forget that you got this.
'Twas the nights before Christmas. Despite last-minute stress, few were delivering except Walmart Express.
Stockings were hung by the fire with care, knowing in about an hour stuffers would soon be there.
On to the road, Walmart Express delivery went. Chock full of wondrous things in the St. Nick of time sent. Let's go!
Get express delivery in as fast as an hour, even on Christmas Eve. Orders must be placed by 4 p.m. local time on 12/24. Subject to availability. Fees and restrictions apply.
Express delivery to y'all and to all a good night. Welcome to your Walmart.
Hey, thanks for listening to another episode of Morning Motivation for the Fit Mind. To delve deeper into this week's lesson, visit my blog at thefitteam.com. For more mindset tools, tips, and affirmations, follow me on Instagram at itscoach_eb. Thank you all and hope you have an amazing day.